There's some real money in the room.
Well, since the last time we sat down, a lot has transpired in the media. Most recently, you went viral for allegedly crashing out, is the word that everybody used. You crashed out on No Jumper. This is right after we sat down. We were sitting down the day before, and I turned on the news, and
it was near 7 days.
Yeah, ago. It was like it wasn't Bricc Baby. It was.
That's what they say.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
Can you tell me like what happened? What was going through your head, and how did it get to that point?
I ain't smoked no weed that day. On them plane rides with you, waiting for you and shit, all in Fort Worth, got pulled over and shit.
Oh, right.
We got pulled over. Me and None got pulled over with you, man.
So it was my fault.
They thought OG Percy was selling his drugs. I forgot to call you and tell you that. I swear to God. I thought Percy was the neighborhood hero over there. They talk about, did Percy sell you these drugs? We had a little bit of weed. Like, man, what the f are you talking about?
No, I mean, Percy don't do anything.
I know, that's what I said. I'm like, oh no, like what? I'm like, we put, because he had that dumb red rag on and blue rag. I guess Fort Worth gang times.
Oh yeah, no, they not playing. They're not playing.
Yeah, no, they taking pictures of my tattoos. They're like, you're a real crip. You're a real 60. But nah, look, I ain't gonna lie. I just didn't know the content was being ran that many times.
Yeah, 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days. So it kind of took a toll on me, and I went in there. And I'm like, tried to be as calm as possible.
Right.
But then it's just like, I ain't never really responded to all that phone call stuff.
Right.
Leaked phone calls, I ain't never responded to that.
And I seen that.
Then I get there, and this the third time like about it. I was gonna talk to DW about it on camera, and that was gonna be that. So the days that I wasn't there, they could have just waited for me to be there.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I got there, it was the third day. So I was looking at it on the plane, and I got caught up with what was going on. So while I'm driving up there, I'm getting caught up. So that was the first reaction to, instead of me loading up on Instagram or something, everybody was right there, so.
Right. Right. I was listening to a few people, a few commentators speak on it, and so is your issue, you felt like No Jumper being the home platform, that they shouldn't cover that?
They could cover it, but when you get to just everything revolving around all the shit I got going on, obviously, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I guess I'm so controversial, when you start looking at the clips and 90% of the shit is you, it's like, oh, let me in on the platform then. We just gonna talk about Bricc Baby.
Right. Did you ever feel like
YouTube-wise?
Right. Did you know? But my whole thing is like, you can't feel like that because that's been going on over there. Like when
I could feel how I want to feel. If they didn't feel like that, then I could feel like how I want to feel.
Yeah, because I'm saying, I remember when Flacco had this incident with 16. 16 got interviewed, the content got ran, and it was a whole thing for like a week or two. So, you know, how do you feel like it
to do with hood politics in LA when there's people that pulled up and all this that's going on, where our hoods is right next to each other and all that.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right. I see the difference. But I'm just saying, even when stuff was going on, whether it had been AD and T-Rail, and T-Rail's hood is going at him, the content was still being written.
That's not my hood. What I'm trying to tell you is, it's already been in the air with us putting up and all this and all that. You want to keep on playing, everybody come up here. Let's just do what we gonna do. But it ain't, listen, Adam could do what he wants to do, and I can react how I want to react, and I already told him that. We good, because I know you ain't gonna listen. So when you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We gotta understand it already, it's my boy.
Right.
I ain't mad at him.
Right. And I mean, you know, I'm just trying to get an understanding because from the outside looking in, it's kind of like a lot of people, you know, call Adam a culture vulture. And the reason that they call him a culture vulture isn't because he's taken from the culture. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, y'all are sitting down on a platform with him, so you don't mind him. You know, people getting paid off of it, so it's a good thing.
Ain't taken from the culture. If you come to the platform and want to tell Adam everything about their life.
I wasn't arguing that.
No, I'm just saying
I guess
doing
people
it on their own.
On their own accord. But what I'm saying is that people feel like when, you know, I guess you get to playing with people's safety is where it's like a line drawn. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, real gonna be real. When they get out their feelings, we are. Me too. When I get out my feelings, I'ma be thinking regular. When Spody Face get out his feelings, he was thinking regular. The other don't count. It was between me and him. Me and him that came to it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, mosquito just went down there. Nah, but me and him, you know what I'm saying? I think we done came to a middle ground. There should be some content on it coming soon.
Understood. How did you feel about the video getting leaked though?
I mean,
like, why did it get leaked?
I don't play them type of games. Like, I don't know why it got leaked. You know what I mean? And Cuz said that me and him gonna talk about why it got leaked. But he said that, you know what I mean? It wasn't to expose what it was to expose. It was to show that me and him had a solid conversation where nobody was being the aggressor in the conversation. Because I feel like he thought some content that I ran was like I was pressing him or the narrative that I was pushing was like, but I never talked about our phone call. You know what I'm saying? So he was trying to, like, me and Cuz was talking regular, and then he felt like I put some content out after that. And really it was some that already was scheduled in my YouTube, whatever the case was. But you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing that whatever we meet up to figure out and all that can't get over conversation, whatever the case is, you know?
No, for sure. For sure. Leaving before the
Hey, RealToon, it's some real money in the room.